Hello, Meoni here, and welcome to 5.3 and where to unlock everything. Let's show you how to unlock all of the important stuff come patch day and where to go. So let's start with the MSQ. The MSQ starts in the Crystarium at X12.5 Y16.2 with the Manager of Suites NPC. This next chapter of the MSQ actually requires the Echoes of a Fallen Star, i.e. patch 5.2 story, to be completed. You will also now need to have completed the level 15 quest, My Little Chocobo, that gives you a mount, and additionally have the Light of Hope quest completed, which is actually for the completion of the Crystal Tower raid series in Mordona. So make sure you've done that, or you're not going to be able to continue, since this too will be an addition to the MSQ itself going forward from the patch's release. The Yorha Dark Apocalypse Alliance raid picks up at the Dig Site Chief NPC in Colucia. This is located at X34.7 Y18.2. To have this quest available and visible to you, you need to have first completed the Chronicles of a New Era quest, one way to do it, and obviously the previous Alliance raid itself, the Copied Factory. This will then unlock the chain of quests for the new Puppets Bunker Alliance raid series. The Sorrow of Whirlite can be continued in the locks back in Stormblood at the Resistance Officer there, located at X11.3 Y22.5. This promises this time to have a compelling solo duty and no trial associated with it in this patch. Footage in the trailer for 5.3 reveals some more of that awesomeness that I really don't want to spoil here. The new custom deliveries client in the form of Eel Toe is located in the Firmament of Ishgard. This dragonkin will be at X13.5 Y11.2 and will require you to have completed the If Songs Had Wings and Go West Craftsman quest to see this. This client is your usual turn-in of collectibles for scripts, experience and gil. Just to reiterate here before we carry on, that the new trial and the dungeon, so the trial is unnamed as of yet, and of course the Hero's Gauntlet will actually be unlocked as part of the MSQ progression, so we don't actually have locations for that here. For Faux Hollows and Shiva Unreal. So Unreal Trials kick off with Shiva being the first of these seasonal dungeons of upscaled level 80 versions of old trial fights. You can actually unlock both the Unreal Trials and the Faux Hollow minigame associated with it, full of RNG, over at Idleshire from the painfully Ishgardian man. This will be at X7 Y5.9. The Dwarven Beast Tribe will also be in 5.3. Go to Colucia and at X15.7 Y30.3 you will find the affable Townsdwarf NPC. He will kick off the new crafting focused Beast Tribe for you. Bear in mind you can actually do 2 lots of daily quests for them on patch day, one set when the servers come up and one more after the daily reset later that day. Don't forget this, and you can have the final rewards, be it a mount or whatever it might be, usually something like that, or a minion, literally one day before anyone else who doesn't do this, so that's my top tip for you. Lastly then, if you go to any of the city-states, you'll find a new one-stop vendor for tombstone gear from that expansion or base game. The Lalafell in Limsa Lominsa will be on the lower decks at X9.0 11.1Y, selling base game tome items. The same items can also be purchased from Gridania as well, next to the Aetheryte at X11.9 Y12.3. And in Uldar as well is the same thing, with the NPC standing at X9 Y8.3, just outside of the main Aetheryte room itself. For the Ishgardian Tome Vendor, go to the Foundation Zone and at X10.5 Y11.8, next to the Foundation Aetheryte will be a coated Elezen that will help you with the Heavensward Tome gear. And finally then, in Kugane at X12.2 Y10.8, you will find the Stormblood Tome Vendor overlooking the nearby Aetheryte. So, if you want a nice, easy way to grab tome gear in the future, check these vendors out first, since they are much more convenient being next to Aetherites than other individual locations to travel to. And lastly then, as a honourable mention, as people may ask about this, Old World A Realm Reborn flying is in 5.3, however it is unlocked by completing the Ultimate Weapon MSQ quest for A Realm Reborn, so there's nowhere that you actually have to go to unlock that specifically. But if you already have this progression achieved, if you log into an old world zone at the time of the patch, you will actually have to zone out of that zone and back in it again for this to take effect. The game will not recognize flying has been enabled until you do so, but it should allow you to start flying auto-magically. Anyway, thank you kindly for watching. That about covers everything to help you on patch day for the main content, and I hope this helps come patch day and that you have a wonderful time. It's sure to be a stunning patch from what we see so far on paper in the trailer, and I'm incredibly hyped to get started. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.